why? Because they're gonna be like, oh, they trying to sell this quick. Let me give you an example. Say, for example, if we are trying to sell hamburgers and hot dogs at a festival, and my salesperson, my sales representative is running around to hurry up and buy this, hurry up and buy this, hurry up and buy this. If you don't buy this now, you might not get this deal tomorrow. You better come on and get it now. You better go on. When they talk to you so fast like that, you feel as if you are being pressured to buy that. And that is something you do not want to do, is pressure the customer. You know why? Because then you will get bad reviews. They will be like, oh, you might not want to go to them. Because if you go to them, they ain't gonna let you leave unless you buy something. So you don't want somebody on your team that oversells the product or themselves. And it is a possible thing of doing that, overselling, and then ending up with no selling, with no sales at all. No sales at all because of overselling or being anxious type. You want to be laid back, friendly. You want to present yourself well-mannered. Customer service is everything. What's the number one complaint in America? Customer service. Customer service. You go to a drive-through window. If you're not treated right, what's the first thing you say? Ooh, they need to get rid of her. I ain't coming back here as long as she works. And that's the same way it is with small businesses. If you're selling your CDs, or you're selling books, or you're selling Avon, paparazzi in the house, whatever you are selling, it's the same way. If you are not friendly, if you are not compassionate about what you're doing, then find somebody who is. Maybe you aren't good at doing sales, or maybe the person you had in charge of it wasn't really good at doing it. Outsource. Outsource means to go outside of your organization and find somebody who can come in and help get your sales up. That is your focus right there. KB style marketing, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. So I am going to play a song because I got a feeling I got a little more to say. And then we're going to wrap that up, y'all. I thank y'all for listening, though. I thank y'all for listening right here on the Simple Life Blog.
Woman, you are inspired by the ruthless stories of your ancestors and encouraged by the intense wounds of your fathers. You're made strong by the statistics that said you were lesser and made independent by the dependence of your sisters. You're loving deeper because of the one that took advantage of your innocence. And you've become a realist because unfulfilled promises have promised too much pain.
Trapped in a time cold life, with nowhere to run and nowhere for me to hide. I wonder, can I make it through the night? God, if you're real, then hear my cry. 'Cause sometimes I wanna die. I can see the pain in your eyes. I even hear the weakness in your voice. I'm a friend, you can lean on me. Point you to the one who set me free. Let your hope reach high above the sky. Sister, it's time for you to rise. Keep your head up, my sister. Oh, be strong. Be strong, sister. I wanna be strong. Hold your head up high. Do. Hold your head up high. Praise God when I'm all alone.
sun shines brighter, you sing a little louder, and your God, the God of Israel, is there to receive all the praise. So when your heart is on the verge of death and you're a couple of hours away from life, never give up, because tomorrow is a brand new day.
Rise above it all, and you can rise above anything. Y'all, that was Deanna Ransom right there with Rise Sister right here on the Simple Life blog with Miss Coco Bowden. So we have been talking about marketing, KB style. Woo woo, selling your product, sell security. Don't let it just be another product on the shelf. Sell security. Know your consumers. Know the virtual consumers, and also know your customers, your personal customers that are regular customers. Know people who aren't regular customers. You got to know who's investing into you. For one thing, you ever notice that whenever you go to a certain grocery store and you know that person automatically and know what they're going to come in there for? Like, I'm going to use McDonald's as an example. You go to McDonald's every morning, same time, and you order a sausage biscuit and a cup of coffee every morning, and that same girl is working that cash register. She automatically looks at you and say, "Oh, good morning. I know what you're gonna order. You're gonna order a sausage biscuit and a coffee with cream." You know, you got to know the people who you are selling to, and that's what you call a regular customer. Somebody who comes back often, so much that you know them, and you have to know the customers that are only just there for the moment and not get tied up on them. So we're talking good stuff right here about marketing. I'm telling you, you have to know these things. And trust me, I've been in this field, and I see people make so many small mistakes that could be easily corrected with just a couple of tweaks here and there. You never always know that your customer is pretty much always going to be right to them. So, the next thing we talked about was, the customer service, and then we started talking about overselling yourself. Overselling yourself. Don't oversell. Don't oversell yourself or the product, because then they'll be like, well, they too full of themselves. They don't need my money. Y'all know how you think. You know, if you know what, put yourself as a customer. What do you want? You want satisfaction. You want guarantee. You want security. You want to know that this product that you're going to get, it's going to change your life. That's what the product is for, to change somebody's life. That's what your product is for. If I go out and buy colored pencils, guess what? That product's gonna change my life, because I got colored pencils. Every time I write on paper, it's gonna be color. My mic is falling again. All right, y'all, it's just hot. The mic is good. It's just me. It's me. I get excited when I get to talking. Sorry, but yeah. So if I buy perm, what is that perm selling to me, sisters? When you have nappy roots like mine, I have thick, coarse hair. Thick, coarse hair. It's just medium. It's not long, but it's medium. And some days, your hair gets nappy and you don't feel as pretty as you want to. But then you see that lady on the perm box, and you get the feeling, ooh, if I can get my hair like that, I'm going to be the junk. You know what I'm saying? That's how you want to feel. Whenever they get your product, you don't want them to be looking at it like disgust. You want them to feel like they're leaving with a changed life. Getting that perm changed me. It made me put on makeup. It gave me life. It got me out the house. Because if I had not got a perm, I would have been staying at home still looking at my hair. It gave me something to look forward to. And that's what your product should do. It should change lives. Jewelry. Women love jewelry. My sister just became a paparazzi consultant. Jewelry. How do you sell jewelry? You look at them. You talk with them. You have a conversation. You have a conversation. I mean, not no long conversation, because of course we can't take 15, 20 minutes with everybody, but encourage the person at how much better the jewelry will make them feel and enhance the features that they already have. And guess what? If you make me feel good while I'm talking to you, I'm going to buy your product. And you know what? I get that product home and it's everything that I'm hoping and feeling that it's going to be. I'm coming back to you for more product. And that's how it goes. That's how the world goes. Supply and demand, supply and demand. You will be in demand if you stick with it. If you stick with it and become a brand, a household brand, you will be in demand. In music, a lot of y'all know that in quartet, Lee Williams. Lee Williams is a household brand. Everybody grew up with Lee Williams. Every young person around here, just about it, even though they're young, they can just about tell you, hey, my grandma used to listen to that. I remember Lee Williams. And they'll get to talking about it. And the song Willie Neal and them, they were household names because they sold their product out there. They sold you what? They sold you their testimonies. When you heard Willie Neal or Lee Williams was coming to town, you knew it was going to be a good program, because not only were they giving you ministry, but they was adding image with it and everything. You knew that was going to be good whenever those guys were coming around. And that's how you got to really get yourself out there. So now we're going to wrap up here, because that's all I want to say for this one. Marketing KB Style 101. Yes. Remember to sell security and guarantee. And we're going to talk about some pros and cons in another video. Pros and cons of, dealing with consumers who are very stubborn and, try to get them to loosen up and feel comfortable with you. That's what you got to do. You got to get them to loosen up and feel comfortable with you. But I thank y'all for listening to Simple Life Blog, and I pray that this podcast really helps somebody to increase sales, profit, increase profit, also to make you aware of who's on your team as well. And if you have to, rearrange some people. Maybe you got somebody doing something else, and maybe they actually can sell better than they're doing the other job. Evaluate your team. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.